down in this motherfucker. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Gotta keep my eye on my food, y'all. So, gotta make this kind of short, simple. All right, y'all. Look, man. Y'all know me with my fucked up ass camera and shit. You know how I do it, though. Anyways, man. Camera be trying to fall and shit. Still trying to fall. Shit. I need to invest in a fucking camera, man. But shit, even the ones that stand, them motherfuckers don't even be correct. Be honest with y'all. Motherfuckers be fucking up too. This motherfucker don't stand for shit. Technical difficulties, y'all. Technical difficulties. Fuck it, man. That should do. Let me check something real quick, though. I'm trying to cook like 5 things at once and shit. Alright, y'all. I'm not gonna hold y'all long, man. Look, man. What we have to understand as people is there's different experiences, not all the time, but sometimes. Your experience in America or with cops or whatever may not necessarily be the same as somebody else's, right? All right. The problem is this: when people say, "Oh, they kill white people too," or another race too, like this. Let's just put it like this, instead of singling out, a certain person. They don't just kill black people. That's what people will say. They'll say, they kill everybody. But you don't. But the thing is this, man. This is one thing that people must understand. Yes, they kill everybody, but what are they killing them for? See, here's how I could tell that people are full of shit when they say this, and because you know what they'll say? They'll say, well, black people lead in crime and this and that, as if basically they are saying that this is why they killing them, right? You just said it with your own mouth. You can't say, oh, they kill us too, not just black people. But then in other comments, you got motherfuckers saying, oh, because they lead in crime and the people are scared. So they killed them because they was black then. There's no other way around that, right? Even if they didn't kill somebody because they're black, the point is this: it does not matter if you're black, white, green, or fucking purple. The point is, if they are killing people when they could have arrested them, that's the point that people need to talk about. Not, oh, they killed me too and my race too. What the fuck is that going to do? But cause an argument. And a lot of people who are causing that argument are the same people that justify it with thug or something like this. So now you are admitting that they kill people because they're black. You're just admitting it. Because you're saying that you're giving a reason why they would do it. Oh, they're scared because they kill most of the population. They're only 12%. And we about to kill that shit right now. We about to kill that shit right now. All right? Listen carefully. Everybody. I don't give a fuck what color you are. They say black people kill all the world, right? And they're 12%, right? So who's this motherfucker putting all the poison and cancer in our food and shit like that? Who's the motherfuckers that's making the animals fall out to sea and all that shit? Who's the motherfuckers going over to other countries with their military and start war? I'm not trying to point the finger, but I'm gonna say this: how the fuck is that the black? How does the black person kill more than anybody else in the world? That's bullshit. It's impossible. They would have to be in power. The people in power are the ones that are killing everybody on a global scale. And why am I saying this? Because people of other races need to realize that instead of looking at the black guy and saying, oh yeah, he deserved it. But you give this other person a pass that probably might be a reason why your grandma is getting cancer. You know, I'm not trying to be funny. Or your grandma's on some type of medication because they're giving her medication so she'll keep coming back so they can keep making money. See, y'all ignore that. You don't want to talk about that big elephant in the fucking room. You want to pick on a little black dude. And I keep saying this over and over because that's what it is. We don't care about the motherfucker that's really doing us all wrong. Nobody want to talk about that guy, though. We all scared of this motherfucker. And then you got some people who, the reason why they won't talk with that dude, the reason why they won't address that dude, because, oh, he looks like me. That's why. Oh, he looks like me, so I'm not addressing that. I'm going to go pick on the little black guy again. That's stupid, man. And that's why I'm making the video. Not to argue, but to point out how racism makes people think. Look what it does. It's to the point that we don't even acknowledge the motherfucker that really, we acknowledge the person on the street corner, but we won't acknowledge the motherfucker that brought the whole boatload of dope. Right? That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying black people are innocent, but I'm saying that everybody, and I mean everybody, need to look at the big elephant in the room first. Deal with the big guy first before you deal with the little guy. You can't say shame on you, black guy, and even a white dude on the street corner. Even a white dude. Shame on you guys on the street corner. Shame on you. But the big government with the boat, the brung the shit, I ain't gonna say nothing about him. He's not a murderer. Only the black people and the little guys on the street corner is. Not that big guy that's putting cancer in our food and shit. He's not the murderer. How are they the most murdering people when you got the motherfuckers in the elite who are killing people on a global scale, sending military to certain places and killing and robbing and stealing? How does that not even get addressed? But we still talking about some little, I'm not calling him a little person, but compared to that, a little person on the street corner. We gonna ignore the big elephant in the room though. You know? And by people defending the police all the time, guess what? That's why you don't hear about when they killed that white lady and that white baby. What'd she do? What, he was threatened? An officer threatened with a woman with a baby. What's the excuse? See, y'all always giving them an excuse, and that's the problem. That's why they can keep doing what they do. And that's why they hide when they do it to the same race of people, because there's no drama there. See, they only show it when it's opposite races to cause drama and make y'all argue and fight and hate each other. Don't y'all get it by now? You seen the white dude at the fucking in the motherfucking college dorm, and he was on his back and everything, all on the ground and everything, and they shot him, saying he reached for something. Nobody want to talk about that though. That's the shit that they hide from people. We get it. I get it. I know that other races of people get killed, but you need to address that. Don't just say, hey, we know it. You're not the only one that it happens to, black people. We know it happens to you. But all that's doing is making motherfuckers argue. You're not talking about the problem. You're not talking about the problem of a cop killing somebody. That's the problem. I don't give a fuck if it was a fucking green frog. The cops killing people. That is the problem. It does not matter what color it is. So why are we arguing about that? Some people are going to say, oh, because you're trying to say it only happened because you're black and we don't agree. Well, then why do you say that, oh, well, black people are the ones that kill people the most, so the cop was probably scared. See, you just admitted it out your own fucking mouth. You can't have it both ways. You can't say, nah, they don't just kill you because you're black, but then turn around and say, oh, well, the cop was scared and because, you know, black people lead in the murder rates and this is why they did it. And another reason why I don't like that is because it's not true. They're not the ones that's killing everybody the most. See? Reason why I'm a person that agrees with people coming together. So if you think black people are the ones that you really got to worry about the most, you are deceived. Because you still getting poison put in your food and all that shit. You're ignoring the big elephant in the room. That's my issue. And that's why we argue. That's why there's racism and shit. If we knew there was a big elephant in the room, so-called AKA Illuminati government, made up of all races of people, let's not forget that part. It ain't just one race of people in that Illuminati. If we knew that was the motherfucker that was the problem, I bet you motherfuckers wouldn't be, this and that, because you would understand why. But nobody get it. So, stay dumbed down, keep arguing with each other over nothing while the elite sit back and laugh, ha ha ha, they stupid ass, we got them again. Let's fake another cop. Let's fake another black dude getting killed by a cop. Stage another event so they can go riot again. You think they wouldn't have sent fucking troops and tanks and shit down there to stop the rioting if the government was against it? Come on, man. They had bricks piled up waiting. Like, go ahead. Destroy this. We don't want this no more. We don't want these small businesses for whatever reason. Who knows? They masterminds. But obviously, they could have stopped it and they didn't. And they know what we're going to do every time. They know exactly what the fuck we're going to do. I feel like the George Floyd and the little white boy getting killed is fake. It's funny how it just comes out just all of a sudden one after another like that. You know what I mean? I ain't biting. When I see that race shit and they put those big bold letters, black, white, bolded, I got to investigate. Because now I'm starting to see that you're trying to push that. You know, you're not just saying, oh, a little boy got killed by a 30-something-year-old man or something. Like, nah, they got to put the white boy got killed by the black guy. You know how they do it. Stop falling for the bullshit. Y'all don't get it. Y'all still don't get it. If y'all don't get it by now, you never will. And the point is this, man. It's black people need to stop thinking that it's Robert or Tracy or Ken down the street that's always your enemy. It's the motherfuckers that got the power, man. They the ones that making motherfuckers ain't born racist. They the ones that putting that shit out there to people, making people hate each other. Why don't y'all attack them? I don't get it. Y'all attacking each other still? How the fuck, man? It's been hundreds of years and you motherfuckers ain't woke up yet. Gotta wake up, dog. My next door neighbor, he's not the enemy. He's not the one that's telling people, let's create a Black Lives Movement group, and so we'll have other races of people feel like we're just taking up for black people, and we're going to put it on the NBA floors and everything. They pushing this race shit hard as fuck. And if y'all don't see it by now, I don't know, dog. Why do you need to know the truth? Because it won't get you in your feelings. Like, man, fuck black people, man. All this bullshit, man. I struggle every day, too. See, that's how I get you in them feelings. Or, man, fuck white people, man. Cop killed a black dude again, blah, blah, blah. It'd probably be fake as fuck. This is the problem. That's why you got to investigate them motherfuckers, man. And I'm not just talking because I got fucking lips. I think some people just think I just make videos because I'm just talking because I got lips, man. Straight up, man. If I was a white person, right, and I see a black person get killed by a cop, maybe it was because he was black, maybe it wasn't, maybe it wasn't. The point is, it doesn't look like the officer's life's in danger, so I'm not going to reach for that, oh, they kill white people too. I got to reach for that shit, you know? Or when the little white dude got killed, supposedly by the black guy, oh, let me reach for the slavery card. To make an excuse. Oh, they hung you. You hung people. You hung black people. Come on, man. That's what y'all doing. You reaching. As soon as you see some shit, you want to reach. And then start attacking them instead of the perpetrators. And that's the problem. That's why I keep making these videos. Y'all attack each other instead of the perpetrators. There would be a lot less racist people in this motherfucker if they knew who was really making motherfuckers hate each other. Instead of always looking at, oh, the black guy, man, he's the murderer and this and that. Meanwhile, such and such in the elite putting poison in your food. All this shit, man. He probably even this. But you worry about the black dude, though. He's the real murderer, right? Who reaching? Me? Or are you talking about what I said earlier about reaching? I'm definitely not reaching. It's definitely the elite against us. And that's why I keep preaching, man. It's okay, I get it. If you want to say white lives matter, fuck it, I don't give a fuck, man. But as long as you understand and know, okay, well, I'm not gonna say nothing why they saying black lives matter, because they are feeling like they are oppressed by the elite. And this is another thing that I don't get. If you so-called care about, if you say that you care about people and righteousness and all this bullshit, why do you feel the need to attack some shit like that? Why not be like, man, I know why they marching. You don't gotta agree with everything, but you be like, hey, I know why they doing it. It's just common sense. And the thing that really kills me the most is, be mad at the people who created the Black Lives Matter. And it's not black people who own it and sponsor it. Be mad at them first. But then again, there goes that separation. And if you're a racist, you can't see that. All you see is a black dude fucking burning down a building. But you don't see the mastermind who planned this whole fucking thing. You don't want to go, you don't want to deal with him. So before you get mad at them kids who are deceived, basically, yeah, they wrong. But a lot, they really deceived. If you want to know the truth, they don't know no better. They don't, if they knew, hey, they doing this so we'll go riot, let's not do this. They don't know no better. You're talking about little kids versus masterminds who have basically plotted the fucking whole world for hundreds of years. And then they pass it down to their kids and shit and tell them, hey, you guys got to do this so we can stay in power. So we can pass down the power to more families and shit. And that's why some people, I hate that. I hate when people say, oh, slavery, it was all whites. Why you think some whites ain't fucking got money like that, bro? Because they was not with it. Not every fucking white person was with slavery. Some of them died for black people, with black people. You gotta understand this shit. Don't let this shit fool you. I'm trying to tell you, racism is not fucking something that you're born with. That's some shit that they putting in motherfuckers. That's why if you're a racist person, you just don't exist to me. I ain't got time to go back and forth with you and hate and all that good. God bless. I pray for you. Maybe one day you'll wake up and realize that this shit is dumb. You know what I mean? But some people hate themselves, so that's why they hate others. You could take let's say a racist white dude, right? He's racist, right? But I guarantee you that motherfucker, that same motherfucker, probably hate a bunch of white dudes too. He just don't hate them for the race. This motherfucker hate everything. That's how it is. Usually people who hate, they hate everything. They just hate. That's just what it is. So that's why I don't worry about it too much. Let it be. But to be honest, man, nobody can tell if somebody killed somebody, a black person, if they're black or not. But like I said, man, don't say that. They kill other races too. It ain't because you're black. But then turn around and say, oh, but you guys lead in the murder and maybe that's why, or you was resisting and all that. See how that is? That's how you can spot a closet racist a mile away. Because he's trying to say it ain't because you're black, but then in the same breath try to throw out some shit like, oh, try to justify it at the same fucking time. It's stupid. That'd be like me trying to justify the little white kid getting killed. It's stupid. There's no way to justify it. For what? What can I say? It's dumb. It's dumb. Then you got people killing fucking dude go in a whole church and kill a whole bunch of black people. Nobody says monkey, none of this. Nobody says nothing. Motherfucker got water and McDonald's. That's probably staged too, y'all, by the way. You see how they do that? Come on, man. You really think that they're gonna somebody blow up a whole fucking, shoot up a church and this motherfucker go to McDonald's? They doing that shit for a reason, y'all. To make one group of people think, oh, they not about, they don't kill us. They don't put poison in my food. That only goes to the ghetto. And then make the black people think it's just against them. And that makes them feel a certain way against all the races of them people instead of the elite, you know? But the same thing with the black people, they give the so-called rappers and shit a pass. You see? Even though they shouldn't give the rappers and shit a pass. Because they selling out to the elite to deceive you. How the fuck does that not work? If you got a problem with white people and shit, you need to have a problem with them rappers and shit selling out. Because you don't know the effects of who's that's going to reach. It might reach so-called kid, Amber's kid or something. It even reaches white kids too. But let's just say it reaches some black lady's kid, right? And then it could come down to my kid. Who knows? And then they could go steal a car or something and die and get murdered or something. So if you ain't going to address that, then what are we talking about? Why even address any of it? They know different. See, it's not about color. I don't give a fuck who the perpetrator is, and that's what people need to understand. You know, you got some people who will be all down the throat, white man, white man, white man, but you won't attack them rappers and all them other motherfuckers because they look like you. And I love rapping shit. I'm not saying I don't, but not this new shit. This shit way too dumbed down. You had some shit back in the day that shouldn't have been, you know what I mean? But at least you had some good shit too. So that's all I'm saying, man. And yeah, man, they killing, they do it to everybody. We get that, man. But what does that do with that situation? How can you look at a situation of somebody getting killed, whether they're black or not, and then say, hey, they do that to my race too? So I'm supposed to say, when that little white kid got killed, hey, they do that to my race too. They did that to Trayvon Martin too. What you crying about? That's exactly what they sound like. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. That's exactly how they sound. So when a black person says, hey, man, look, man, that cop about to pull a gun on him probably because he's black. And then you turn around and say, oh, they do that to my race too. So just imagine me doing that when the little white kid got killed. Oh, they do that to my race. They fed slaves to the alligators and shit too, dog. What you crying about? No, I'm not going to do that, man, because I see a problem. I see the problem. I don't need to reach for my shit over here. That's the problem with people. Just like in relationships, you know, y'all arguing, and then they want to reach on some shit that you did or something. You know what I mean? That's all it is. It's childish and it's stupid, and that's why racism don't die, and that's why separation won't fucking close the gap, because nobody gets it, man. So I'm gonna let y'all go, man. But yes, it is day brainwashing. Yeah, and if you don't know the truth, you will not be set free. And I keep saying this over and over. You'll be bound by that shit. You know, when people don't understand certain shit, oh, black people kill more than anybody in the world. What if you're a little kid that don't know no better? You start feeling a certain way. Or what if you're not black, and then you start looking at black people that way instead of the elite who usually look like you? Think about it. That's what they do. They make everybody look at black people as criminals, as if every race don't fucking do the same shit black people do. Every race is guilty of the same shit. All across the board, we all guilty of the same shit. That is fucking facts. Every race sells dope. So you can go all across the board. Every race kills each other and all that. So stop. It's wrong. It's racism. They're basically trying to make certain groups of people look a certain way. Could it be that they don't want black people, people to come to black people? Maybe they know something we don't know. Maybe they know something about black people that we don't know, that they don't want other people to come close to them black people for. Y'all not ready for that shit though, huh? What if there was some big secret about black people that they don't want other races to get close to them and come together and get along with those people for? Have you ever thought about that? Why they always want everybody against black people so fucking much? No, black people are not innocent. I'm not giving nobody a pass for things they do wrong, right? But at the same time, man, every race is guilty of it. So stop saying, oh, you guys lead in the murder, and that's probably why he grabbed his gun and reached on his gun and all that. But yet, the same elite, you know, you give them a pass because they look like you. These motherfuckers bringing boatloads of dope to the same people you judge. You judge them for selling the shit, but you won't judge the motherfucker bringing the shit or bringing the guns. They can stop that shit if they want to, but they the ones bringing it. So who you gonna judge? Just like the pharmaceuticals and shit. They could cure cancer and all these things, but they don't want to. But we don't want to judge. We don't want to talk about them people though. We don't want to talk about the elite. We'd rather talk about some little black guy. Stupid shit, man. It's stupid, man. And same thing with black people. You rather talk about some little white person instead of the elite. I don't give a fuck what color they are. They all races of elite. They all involved. It's all races involved. Chinese, black, Mexican, all of them. The leaders. Yeah, all of them. So it don't matter about race. But, you know, on the black side, they'd rather talk about some white person instead of the fucking elite. Not realizing that this fucking elite has black people in it too. That's all I'm saying, man. So, let y'all go, man. But, yeah, man, they be poisoning us and everything. With food and everything. Education, everything. So, it is what it is, man. Either y'all fucking figure out who the real enemy is or just keep fighting each other. And that's why they rule over us, and that's why we fucking cattle and sheep and slaves. So, it is what it is, man. Fuck it.